Hello, everybody. This is Anna Sharif again. So today I want us to talk about harsh parenting style versus free range that I just came across. Free range parenting style. I didn't know that exists. I didn't know people were free ranging their children, where they just let them do whatever, they without any supervision. They give them all the freedom they want. They leave them alone. I just read about that, and I'm glad I came across that, because coming from Africa, I don't see any African parent that is going to free range their child. I might be wrong, because when we travel abroad, people tend to forget where they came from. We try to forget our culture sometimes. We try to forget our upbringing sometimes. So I might be wrong, but I believe the ones that I know, the people that I know, the Africans that I know, I don't see any one of them going to free range their child, to raise them and free range them and let them do whatever. A child that is, even when you're after 18 years old, your parents still discipline you, yet alone free range them. So according to Mauricio Lascala, it says, free range parenting aims to foster independence in children by giving them greater autonomy and less adult supervision. It is not a total abdication of rules the way permissive parent is. The term free-range parenting was coined by Leonard Skenazy, who famously left her 9-year-old son find his way home on the New York City subway system alone. Parents interested in raising free-range kids may run up against laws in their state that dictate the ages at which kids are supposed to be left alone, either in the car or at home. Of course, they're going to get in trouble, because the state that I live in, there are laws against that. There's a certain age that a child is supposed to be left alone at home. There's a certain age for that. So you might get in trouble. I believe most states in this country has laws that are against you leaving your child by yourself, yet alone free range them. The world is bad, man. The world has become bad. So are the people that live in them. We have these predators out there. We have all these sexual predators who are there hunting for our children. When they realize that these kids use the same route every day to go home, because they leave their children to go home by themselves, to walk home from school by themselves, without even using the school bus. That is free ranging. You leave the kids. I don't have, we cannot condemn any parental styles, nor can we compare our own parental styles to anybody, but we have our own thought on issues. So this is purely my own thought. Leaving a child unattended. What if something horrible happened to them? By God, you will never forgive yourself. All these predators. And based on the research I did, they even leave the kids with the cell phones. Now we know how social media has become bad, where bullying, cyberbullying happens. Even our children sometimes are the bullies. So this is the reason why we actually need to check on our children. When you give them this cell phone, you have given them the world in the palm of their hands. Yes, you have. You've given them the world in the palm of their hands, where every negativity, positivity is there. But now we know a lot of negative stuffs are online. We have these predators, especially the games that these children play. They play it online with adults. These predators who hunt our children. And when I was researching about this, it says that even when the kids are being abused or something is happening to them, they are afraid to come tell their parent, because they don't want their freedom taken away. Freedom? In my home, a child has freedom. Of course, you can be left alone. But what kind of freedom are they talking about? They said they cannot even go into the child's phone. They free range their children's cell phone, but they will never free range their husband's phones or their wife's phones. Because they always want to check on their husband's phone. So they don't free range their husbands, they don't free range their wives, but they free range the children's cell phone. But they will not free range their husband's cell phone, nor will they free range their wife's cell phone. And also, though, another, in terms of the harsh parenting, where people use biblical, they go biblical, it says, spare the rod, you spoil the child. And that particular Bible verse, some people take it too far. They become harsh. They beat these children. You know, they say, I'm raising my child according to the Bible. By God, we should raise our children according to Bible. But that is not the only scripture in the Bible. But some people use that scripture actually to discipline children, to beat them up, spare the rod and spoil the child. It also says, children are a gift from God and we should cherish them. We should love them. We should be able to care for them. According to Stephen Earth, Mona Sheikh, and Mark Cummings, it says, harsh parenting refers to coercive and negative emotional expressions that parents direct toward children, including verbal aggression and physical aggression, spanking, or hitting. We all know the African way of raising children now. Children were whooped. I don't remember my mom ever whooping us. My father never even whooped me either. He was a very disciplined man, but he never whooped. But I don't remember. I only remember getting whooped one time. That was in school. And this was high school. It was the teacher's fault. He's teaching geography and he's talking about a woman's private part in class. And all of us got upset. We got out. So instead of waiting for us to report, he went and reported us, and the principal did not had due diligence in doing a good investigation. So she punished each and every one of us who were whooped. And then the time she found out, when she did an investigation, they told her it wasn't our fault. That is when she fired him. You see, so that was the only time I got whooped, my people, because I grew up you might not believe this. I grew up very shy. I grew up not talking. I grew up not wanting to get in trouble because I didn't want to get whooped. But we get whooped. People get whooped in Freetown. I mean, in Sierra Leone, in every part of Africa too. I remember watching this video where this father said his daughter started having sex. The man who never sat her daughter down to talk to her the consequences of having sex. And he was whooping her because she had sex with a belt. That is what African parenting is. But, you know, when we do this type of parenting, kids grow up to resent their parents sometimes. I know it's meant well. I know it is for good. But children are a gift of God and we should cherish them. So we need to be able to be kind to our children. Raise them, yes, according to Bible. Raise them according to whatever scripture you want to raise your children. But you should not go to the harsh scripture that says spare the rod and spoil the child. And you want to actually use that to beat that child. By God, we need to love our children. Some people actually force their kids to become doctors, lawyers. They don't want to be doctors. They don't want to be lawyers. They don't want to be engineers. That is where, yes, you can give them their freedom to choose what they want to do in school. Because everybody has their own gift. Everybody has their own blueprint. As one prophet will say, ask God, what is your blueprint? Everybody has their talent. Everybody has the gift that God gave them. And we should be able to let them utilize it. But this harsh parenting style, beating kids. I remember as a young girl, we used to know parents who used to put pepper in the private part of their daughters because they found that they were having sex. Then they put pepper in their picking private part because they said they don't go get bad business. The pepper that we eat, even when you put hot pepper in your mouth, it burns. Yet alone you put it in somebody's private part. Hey, that is the worst punishment you can do to a woman, man. I'm telling you. So please, we need to be able to raise these children, right? We need to be able, if you grew up have been raised as a harsh parent, you can change that parenting style. Our mom never whooped her, but she knew our weak point. She knew what we liked. She knew we loved to have gifts on Christmas. We loved those new dresses. We loved the new shoes. And she knew we want that. So when Christmas is coming, we don't act up. On our birthdays, we don't act up. Because you're bound not to get a gift. You will not get that new dress. You will not get that shoes. Not even on your birthday. So that's why we have to be on our best behaviors. And our mom actually gave us freedom to do what we want to do. I chose what I want to do in school. So is my sister. even my brother. May his soul rest in peace. My brother is gone now. However, we actually grew up, you know, not being treated harshly. So thanks to my mom for that. You know, may her soul rest in peace too. She's gone. So thanks to her. So we did not have that harsh parenting. But if you grew up having that harsh parenting style, because children pick up what their parents do, they will want to raise their own children that way. No, we need to change that narrative now. You know, be kind to your children, be loving to them, and you're going to see, because when they grow up, create that room, the environment where a child should come to you and talk to you, because some parents become so harsh, even when the kids have been abused in front of them in their own home by uncles and aunties. The children are afraid to tell them because mom or dad will not believe them, because they are so harsh. They are even afraid to come talk to them because they did not create that environment where the child is supposed to feel comfortable to come talk to them. So you see, create that room, create the environment where your child feels comfortable to come to you and talk to you about what type of abuse they're going through. But this free parenting style, man, I just saw that today. I just saw sorry about that. I just saw the free parenting style business today, and I just said, let me do this. And the song that you just had is me trying to wish my niece, one of my niece, her name is Divine, her other name is Kalema. Her mom is Roger. Birthday, Divine. You just turned 3 years old today. May God continue to bless you. May God continue to guide you. May God give you his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. May you grow up to be a productive member in our society, a good lady. May you grow up to be good to everyone, kind to your mother, because I know how much your mom loves you. So help me wish Divine a happy birthday, please. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Divine. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Divine. Thanks everyone for watching. Please help me wish Divine a happy birthday. Please don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and subscribe on YouTube. Click the subscription button and click the bell icon. When I post a video, it will give you a notification. Thanks.